more Australian reptiles at risk of extinction than thought. The number of reptile species at risk of extinction around the world are higher than previously thought, with Australian animals among the most at risk, according to a new machine-based learning tool. The findings, PLOS Biology published in yesterday, come less than a month after it was found 1 in 5 reptile species are at risk of extinction. Currently there are 157 Australian species listed on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's (IUCN) Red List of Threatened Species. However, the new research found this number almost doubles to 283 when unassessed species are taken into account. Global spatial changes in the percentage of threatened reptile species resulting from machine learning assessments. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the button above this video. The study authors explained many animal species were not evaluated as the process for categorizing species is laborious and subject to bias and depends heavily on manual curation by human experts. So, the machine learning tool assessed 4,369 reptile species that were previously unable to be prioritized for conservation and assigned IUCN extinction risk categories to the 40% of the world's reptiles that lacked published assessments or are classified as DD, data deficient, at the time of the study. The researchers then validated the model's accuracy by comparing it to the red list risk categorizations. Elipid snakes, front-fanged venomous snakes like brown snakes, are probably more threatened than the global reptile assessment currently highlights. They found reptile-rich regions like Australia, Madagascar and the Amazon basin had the highest proportion of at-risk animals. The additional reptile species identified as threatened by our models are not distributed randomly across the globe or the reptilian evolutionary tree, study co-author Shimiri said. Our added information highlights that there are more reptile species in peril, especially in Australia, Madagascar, and the Amazon basin, all of which have a high diversity of reptiles and should be targeted for extra conservation effort. She added rich species groups like geckos and elipid snakes, which includes brown snakes, cobras and mambas, are probably more threatened than the global reptile assessment currently highlights. The tool also found an increase in the proportion of threatened crocodilia, the order that comprises crocodiles.